Perfect. Alrighty. What up, what up? Warzone content, welcome in, man. So today we're gonna get started with cleaning and repairing some fishing lures. Some of them are ones that I've found, and some of them are antique and vintage lures that I was given, and some of them are ones that actually y'all might recognize, like from the last live stream that we did. This guy right here, where I actually cleaned him up. I tried to take him fishing, it didn't work, so I need to take the split rings off, take this little hook off. There's just some things I got to do. Cut the line off of all these lures that I found. Golly, I just failed at grabbing it. There's like line on all these lures. We got to get all that taken off YouTube, so we're gonna get dialed in real quick. I figured I'd hop on live stream and just kind of enjoy doing it while I chit chat with you guys. So it's pretty much the move, guys. I also found this. This is not even like a this is not a fishing lure. This is a box cutter, but you know, I found it. I figure why not repair it. So that's what we're gonna do. It's pretty rusted, but I bet if I take this thing apart, we can get it fixed. And yeah, there's just like random stuff in here, hooks and stuff, rigs. Gotta get this all figured out, so let's make it happen. How much have I spent on Tackle Warehouse in my whole life? That's a good question, man. If you check my account history, you know, like there's a sale for every single one. You could add them up and you'd probably be able to find out, but it's well over 10 grand. It's up there, man. Golly, there's so much stuff. All right, let me get, first I got to get all the lines cut off. Evix, what up, my man? Invic City 10, the man. The myth, the legend. Welcome in. Golly, this is such a tangled mess. I think I gotta just start cutting away. And we'll just figure it out from there. Yes, sir, I do. Welcome into the live stream, man. I've been wanting to do more live streams, but it's been pretty bad weather. It's really hot outside, so every time overheats. But we're inside today, working on cleaning up some lures that we've found, like this guy, for example, which you guys haven't even seen these in the shorts yet because I haven't dropped a short video of me finding them. So y'all are kind of getting a sneak peek at some of the lures that I've found, which is pretty cool. Also, there's random tools and stuff like this that are pretty rusted. I'm gonna fix them up, clean them up, and make them look nice. What state do you live in? I live in Texas, and it's brutal here. Yeah, exactly. I live in Texas. It is extremely bad. It's really hot out here. It's difficult. I tried to do a live stream the other day of me fishing with worms, but literally in less than, I think it was like 45 minutes, the camera overheated, and then we just couldn't live stream anymore. So yeah, but it's okay. Things happen. Anyways, let's get back to this. Any tips for finding lures in Vic City 10? That's a great question, man. Honestly, just take your time. When you get to the spot, look around. Don't be in a hurry. And yeah, just keep your eyes open. Look for it, I guess, is the best thing I should say, which I guess is kind of obvious, but... Moilop Hills. What's the first thing that comes to your mind when you hear Indonesia? Honestly, not a clue, man. Maybe like some yummy food. I watch there's a guy on YouTube called Mark Weens. I'm sure you guys probably watch him as well. He's a big foodie. I really like his content. He goes and eats in all sorts of different places around the world. He's probably been to Indonesia, something like that. That's why I associate it with good food. Golly, I need some new scissors. Or somebody was fishing with like some tough braid. Alright, got that cut out. All I can find is old weights and hooks and broken rods. Yeah, that happens sometimes too. Like for example, this is a buzzbait that I found. But the problem is check this out. So you think it's a great buzzbait, so you start to look at the hook, and it's completely been, golly, let's see if I can pick this up on camera. Yeah, it's been like rusted through right there. So I think the moment that I bend this hook, it's gonna break probably. I don't know. We can find out here on live stream. Yep. Literally, I just called that, guys. I literally just called that on live stream. So I could tell that that hook was completely rusted through, and this buzzbait was no longer usable. Make sure we throw that away so we don't end up with a hook and a barb in our foot, but this guy is toast. What I can do is take the skirt off of him, and at least I got a skirt that I could throw on like a different buzzbait, or maybe a chatterbait or a spinnerbait or something like that. I could also take these blades off and the clackers, and who knows, if I end up needing one later on down the road, I got one. But yeah, that's pretty unfortunate that that broke. I literally knew that was going to happen, but I'm glad I was able to at least show you guys so we could learn together. But got it cleaned up. I'm going to put it back in here because I'm probably going to still end up throwing some barkeepers on there and getting them all nice and pretty. Literally the the goal here is to just take everything out that's rusted. Like for example, this blade is super rusted. There we go. Got that out. Probably just going to trash that. But I mean, if I clean this whole thing up, it's not really that rusted. It's a brand new box cutter I could pretty much have. So I'm going to probably do that as well. There's this guy. Probably need a, golly, it does not even want to open up. It's so rusted shut. Okay, here we go. Nah, first, nah, I thought that you will say snakehead. That's a good answer. I should have said that, you know. My bad, man. You were thinking already along the lines of fishing before me. Snakehead fishing's pretty cool. I've never been snakehead fishing. I used to live in Florida for like a year or two, and I always wanted to, but I don't know. If you guys have done some snakehead fishing, let me know. I'll like open that guy up so we can get some of the cleaner in there. But really, I just got to keep finding all the old fishing line and cutting it out first. And then I'm going to sit there and soak it in some of this Barkeeper's Friend. I think that's going to clean them up. Vic City, can you do a rod and reel tour? Definitely in the future, man. I plan on probably doing that, as well as an update of the Bass Lab to show everybody what's new, what I've added, and kind of update everybody to the channel that might be brand new themselves. Fishing Gold says hi. How's it going? Welcome in. Today we are cleaning up, restoring, and repairing fishing lures that we found. If I can get this line off of this treble hook, I'll show you guys. This is a KVD square bill that we found. Hooked it in a tree with all this line, brought it through. So we didn't end up catching a fish, but we ended up catching a lure. Unfortunately, the kind of bill is chipped there, but let me know what you guys think, if that'll still swim straight or not. I've never really tried. Once I blow the bill off of a crankbait, I just put them up. Kind of keep them as a memory more than anything. Probably I need to get some new scissors for sure. Alright, let's figure this mess out. Somebody was tying knot after knot to this thing. There's like three different knots on there. See if it'll focus. There we go. There's another knot on there. Golly, I almost dropped that. Alright. Trying to get this line out of here. without getting a hook in my hand. This is a pretty cool rattle trap, but it's toast right here. I'll show y'all. I think this is like more of a vintage one, if anything. I don't know. It's pretty beat up. It's literally missing a whole chunk of its tail end there. That's nuts. Y'all think this will still catch fish? Probably, right? And Vic City, can you do it on stream today? Potentially, if I have time, but I'm gonna get through what I got planned first. It would just take way too much time for me to do a full rod and reel walkthrough at the moment. I have a video of it on my channel that's relatively updated. I need to do an updated version for 2026, but you guys make sure y'all are dropping likes, sharing out the live stream. Appreciate it a ton. Found us a little Fire Tiger Warden's rooster tail. It's kind of missing its rooster tail there, isn't it? But still clean it up anyways. All right, I think that's all of the old fishing line out of there. I don't see any more. Let me know if you guys see any more fishing line in here. I took it all out and put it to the side right here. All the old rusted stuff. I'm gonna just throw it away, honestly. All right. Oh, I think I see some more fishing line. Spoke too soon. This is like a catfish rig of some sort. Any whopper ploppers, dirt bike boys, and fishing any whopper ploppers? No, I don't have any this time. But typically I do find some. Tortuga, can you give me a lure, please? Yeah, man, if I see you in person, I wouldn't mind giving you one, but it's kind of hard through a phone screen, isn't it? Typically, whenever I'm actually like with people, if I'm fishing with someone and I find something while I'm fishing and it's like a lure worth something, I typically give it to the person just because I think it's kind of like, yo, check out what I found. This is really cool. It makes a memory. I don't know. I live in Virginia. Man, that's really cool. I live in Texas, unfortunately. Well, I guess not unfortunate for me, but Texas is a great state for bass fishing. I can't complain. All right, I think I got all the old line out of here, guys. So now, next step, I got to take all the old hooks, split rings, pretty much everything that does not need to be there any longer, and then I'm gonna douse it in some barkeepers. But got my split ring pliers, good old Berkley split rings, probably my favorite ones. Berkley, if you're watching, I need that sponsor, bro. Anyways, oh man, struggle fest. Are you guys all just tuning in, hoping that I get a hook in my hand? Hopefully that doesn't happen. I've had way too many hooks in my body this year. I'm good. Let's go. All right, got one split ring and hook. I'm gonna just take the rest of these guys off. Ant V 2009. I always wonder what that ripple was on the pliers. Thanks for saving my fingernails. Yeah, of course. Oh, definitely. All right. For those of y'all that might not know, which is totally okay because everybody started fishing at a different point in time, there is this little notch right here on split ring pliers. These are specifically called split ring pliers. So if your pliers have this, then they're considered split ring pliers. And you can use that little notch. Here, let me let it focus again. You can use that little notch to remove your split rings. You don't have to damage your fingernails. Like, I don't really have that long of fingernails. I don't know about you guys. I keep my stuff trimmed, so I can't really even do that. So you just kind of put the flat side underneath here in the split ring, and then put the, obviously the crimped side into the split ring itself to split it open. And then I just kind of walk it through like this till it gets there. Grab it on the other side. Oh, slip. And just comes right out. Super easy. Matthew Adventures, hello everyone in the chat. What is up? Shout out to everybody in the chat, yo. All right, clean that guy off of all of the split rings and the hooks. Got them all off of there. Now this guy I think is probably just going to become a keychain. Doesn't even swim right. I already tested it. That's why it had split rings and hooks on it. The bill, unfortunately, I don't know if you can really tell on camera, but it's slanted pretty bad, and it doesn't swim right. So this is probably going to be a keychain. Matthew Adventures, just chilling, watching you. That's what's up, man. Glad you're in here. Although if anybody like took that out of context, it might sound kind of creepy. All right, let's get back to this. What y'all think about this hook? This hook's probably toast, right? I don't know. It looks not that bad. Like, there's no rust on it, but it kind of looks a little bit old. I just subbed to you. Man, I appreciate that. You know, every little bit helps, and I do live stream quite often. I drop a lot of shorts. I drop a lot of full videos. I'm on everything, so whatever you want, I probably do it. Okay, these hooks are toast. This isn't even a question. Like, that needs to go. That is bad. Hold on. Let it adjust. Look at that. That's bad. We got to take that off. Or like, maybe should I just try and bend it back in place? I don't know. Am I being cheap a little bit? Maybe. Bend it back in place, try and catch a fish on it without changing the hooks out. Yo, Jean Parmesan, bro. Oh, whoa. I just had a little bit of lag there. Jean Parmesan, bro. I freaking remember you. I remember you because you have an amazing name, and I thought it was hilarious. But no, Jean Parmesan, I will not be dropping a rod and reel arsenal video at the moment. I'll be dropping it later on, probably more closer to the new year, because I've already dropped one for this year. Matthew says, replace the hooks. No, I probably should. Does anyone know what kind of popper this is? I really need y'all's, like, honest answer. Is this like a Bass Pro Shops popper or something? That's what it looks like. I don't know, dude. Oh, man. They're coming for me. I'm just kidding. Bro, Rigs, you're insane. I'm not showing that. Possible Bass Pro, Google it. Yeah, the problem is like, what would I Google? Blue, clear popper. Blue and clear popper. That's like all I would know what to look up. Oh, man. Nolan says, I have one. Nolan Jansky says, I have one. What is it? Is it from Amazon or like Temu? Or is it, I don't know, man. I want to say it's like a Bass Pro one. Like a cheaper little XPS one. But I really don't know. It could be Temu. Yo, word of advice with lures, take a picture and use the Google identification. $, that one guy, $. Does that actually work? Dude, I didn't even know that was a thing. If that's a thing, bro, that's pretty legit. I appreciate the advice if that's the case. Honestly, I'm never usually stumped. Like I'm kind of a nerd with this stuff. I know almost 90% of the lures that I find, but this one's just has to be one of the cheaper ones. Like I typically know your name brand stuff. This literally looks like it's got to be Temu, Amazon, or like XPS or something like that. Or maybe even I don't think this is H2O because it say H2O on it. I've looked all the way around on this thing. It doesn't say a dang thing. That's why I feel like it's one of the lower end poppers. But I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Matthew says, or Dick's Sporting Goods. Yeah, could be. I don't think they have their own brand of stuff, do they? That's what I do. $, that one guy, $. That's what I do for all stuff. I don't know. Yes, it works. Google it. Oh, that's legit. So I would Google it, but I'm on live stream right now, so I can't really. But if someone wants to screenshot this and let me know, or something like that. Looks like a river to sea. Jean Parmesan, I freaking love the name, says, looks like a river to sea knockoff. Yeah, it kind of does a little bit. $300, Austin. It's a Mega Bass Pop Max. So yes, it's a Bass Pro lure. Yeah, probably. It's this is a Mega Bass Pop Max. That'd be hilarious. Kind of looks like it wants to be one, huh? All right. Well, I don't really know what to do with this guy. Y'all think I should take the hooks off, or y'all think I should like change them out? I really don't know. Those are pretty. That's kind of rusty. But is it even worth changing the hooks out on? Like, what is this lure worth? That's the question. Because sometimes, guys, the lures are not even worth the same price as the hooks that I'm putting on them. I'm putting on some pretty decent hooks and split rings. So I gotta be careful with that. If this is like a Temu or Amazon like 50-cent popper, the hooks are definitely worth more. Um, but if it's an XPS, it might be worth swapping the hooks on. I don't know. I like Bass Pro stuff for the most part. I don't know about you guys. Um, I've caught stuff on their lures before, so just my opinion. I almost got a hook in my finger, so I had to make sure to move this off camera for a second before I just got jabbed. Anyways, I'll just kind of put it to the side, keep on going. This guy right here, I think this guy needs hooks. I never ended up trying this guy out. This guy needs hooks. I don't know what this is. This could be a Yo-Zuri crank. I remember we were trying to figure out what this was last time, and we just had no clue. I think this is a Yo-Zuri crank. But it's got good split rings on it. I think I might have done this myself. I might have put them on there. I really don't remember. About $20 new for this thing? No, there's no way. This is not a Mega Bass. There's no way. D&D player 0986 said, yo, what up, man? Welcome in. Welcome to the live stream. Make sure you guys are dropping likes, sharing out the live stream. Drop some chats. Dank Deuce. The name is crazy. Favorite lure. Oh, man. I got a mop head, so jig all day long. I grew up fishing a jig. It's my favorite bait. But I'm not going to lie, guys. Three Brothers Baits sent me a ton of loaded dice, and that's kind of been something I've been messing around with. It's a mix between a soft plastic and it has skirt material in it, and it's phenomenal. You guys check that thing out. It's amazing. Huge fan of it. Been fishing with it a lot lately. I got some videos coming out on it. Make sure y'all are staying tuned, man. D&D player 0986. How y'all living? Man, just living day by day. Out there fishing in our little slice of life, catching our green fish. Am I right, fellas? And ladies. I don't know. Dank Deuce, will try. Yeah, man, definitely. Check it out. The Line Pro. WGS. What goods? I think you were trying to put WSG, but anyways, this thing is fine. I'm gonna clean this guy up. Back in the pile. This random spinnerbait that I found. Gabriel Anderson, what is your opinion on Spinosaurus? The Spinosaurus Rex is pretty intense. I will say I'm a fan of just your standard T-Rex, like Tyrannosaurus Rex over everything. Also fan of Stegosaurus. Yeah, I mean, big fan of dinosaurs. Anyways, let's do you like the Bass Pro brand of baits? That's what I was talking about earlier. I was asking everybody, what do you guys think of the Bass Pro brand of baits? I kind of like them. I think they catch fish. I think this might be one. Maybe I'm wrong, but it kind of looks like a BPS, XPS spinnerbait. This guy right here is the stuff, is the juice. It's the, all right, let me chill out. $, that one guy, $. That silver crank is a Ichikawa Ricklun RC King Kong shad crankbait, bro. There's no way. I feel like you're messing with me. Do I need to look that up right now? Like, do it? I can't though. I'd have to go to my computer. I'd have to turn that whole thing on just to look up that one thing. I'm gonna just trust you on that. D&D player 0986. I got 2 chatterbaits and a pack of white flukes yesterday. Oh, that's legit, man. I love throwing around a chatterbait, especially paired with a white fluke. That's how I grew up fishing chatterbaits. That's how I still throw them. I think they catch the most fish. This? What is a fist? D&D player. Also, you got a sub. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. The Lawn Pro. I have a lot of spinners, and I got my PD on it. Your personal desk. Very cool, man. Nah, I know what you mean. Spinnerbaits are big fish baits for sure. I think they catch the heck out of them. Yeah, I think he meant PB. I'm just giving him a hard time. Just joshing. Gotta keep things entertaining, am I right? Oh, you asking my PB? My PB is like a 5.5. $, that one guy. D&D player, take those and split the tail a little more. You'll get way more size. Oh, that's pretty cool. Nah, it's personal desk. Oh, you right. Personal desk is freaking hilarious. I said my bad. Nah, you're good, man. We're just messing with you. Anyways, we get back to this. This is a crank you guys might recognize from a recent short. Let me get it unhooked without hooking myself. This little guy. I gotta take him out and do some fishing. We just dropped him in a short video. Boom. What is this one? Does anyone know what this is? This looks like a tiny little Bass Pro something. I don't know. Abby, what's your favorite Whopper plopper there? Well, none of these are Whopper ploppers, but if I had a favorite Whopper plopper color, that's tough, man. I'll give you my top 3. Black, bone, and bluegill. Yeah, definitely. That's like all that you need. Top 3 right there. Could get you away with every single water clarity and pretty much every single weather. Like yeah, honestly. That's what I would throw. Anyways. D&D, thanks for that info. I'll try it out. Yep, Silly Salmon. Hey, I just subscribed. I'm new here. Welcome in. Glad to have you, and thanks for the sub, man. We just do a lot of live streams, shorts, and full videos quite often. Yeah, that's pretty much it. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them. And if anybody has any, like, serious questions, like something that you really, really want to know that's important, or like you really want a piece of information from me, if you tend to do a super chat, that tends to get more of a full answer from me, if that makes sense. Like, I will give you all the information, but you don't have to. Y'all can just talk to me in the chat and I'll respond anyways. Fruitful7, Itsy Bitsy Minnow. No, there's no way this is an Itsy Bitsy Minnow. Is that what this is? What's your favorite there? That's a good question. Not sure, Abby. Could be... Dang, that's tough. One of these I found, and one of these I was gifted. Let me see if it's... Where did I put it, bro? Did I not put it back in the pile? Bruh, hold on. I'm losing baits. Oh, here it is. I didn't show it off yet. That's why I'm tripping. This guy right here. Old school bomber, square. I think it's a square A. I don't remember. Oh, maybe it'll say it right there. Bomber. Yeah, square A. Your boy knows his stuff, man. I told you guys. Anyways, this guy right here. Sexy thing. Literally, sexy shed. Beautiful. But also, this one's pretty sweet, too. Let me show you guys this one. It's almost like a root beer shad or a Tennessee shad. I like it. I think it's a really nice color pattern. I think this is like an old school bomber as well, or maybe it's a Cordell of some sort, but it's kind of like a flat side. Doesn't really have any information there. That bill looks like a bomber bill. The eyes look like bomber eyes. That's why I said it's a bomber, but I don't know. I could be wrong. Hold up. Let me get caught up on the chat. My bad. Whoa, me too, silly. That's what's up. The Lawn Pro, what is your favorite spinning rod? Oh, dude, that's tough, man. I got a whole bunch. I rock with Luz, Abu Garcia. Duckett's got some nice ones. I don't have one yet. I got my eyes on one. Hint, hint, hopefully. Shout out to Duckett, man. Let's work with me. No, I'm just kidding. I've been looking at some stuff, though. I like a lot of spinning rods by Shimano. I think they make a lot of nice rods, as well as... this might be a little bit like... I'm going to just give you all the juice, but Hex. But they never have them in stock. But the Mark Daniels Hex rods, I think, are amazing. My favorite. But anyways, beyond the point. Jean Parmesan, you still with Rod Glove? I was never with Rod Glove, brother. I'm with Stick Jacket. That one guy. Bro, if you want to break your PB, I started fishing this year for bass. More times later, I have 4 or 5 pound... 4-pound PB forever. Started fishing. Dang, that's what's up. Yeah, night fishing is a good way to catch them. It's a really good choice. Thank you, Abby. And I'm up to 6'6" now. That's insane. Lon, I know you weren't asking, but mine is a Luz. Okay, like that. Luz LM Endurance. Your mom. What are those types of baits called with the big metal things in the front? Where did it go? This guy? Jitterbug. It says it right there on the top. Sorry, man. You guys are blowing me up with the chats now. Trying to keep up with you guys. Fruitful7, the old Bill Dance series are hard to get. Facts. I agree. Mine's a Whopper Plopper. That's what's up. What's your favorite color? Because I know you asked mine. Sounds dumb, right? For some reason, the big ones come out towards the last bit of light. No, that doesn't sound dumb. Big fish come out at night. I love the what? I don't know what you just said there, the Lawn Pro. And then I lost a bigger one, 6'6", due to running it under a fallen tree. Dang, that sucks, man. Got him caught up in the timber. Lose is what you meant. Got you. That makes sense. And then D&D. Yep, they're a great brand. I agree, guys. All right, got caught up in the chat. Dang, man, y'all blew me up there for a second. Let's get back to repairing and fixing these fishing lures. I am just going to take this one off. I think I've decided. The executive decision. The executive decision. Jean Parmesan. Yeah, Luz is a great brand, though, guys. I agree. Boom. Take that off. Take this little split ring off too. Why not? Well, that ain't that bad. I mean, I should probably take it off anyways just so I can clean it better, but where did I get these lures? A lot of them from the title. They are found, but some of them were given to me. They're like old school vintage baits and stuff like that. And yeah, I'm just kind of cleaning up a mix of stuff right now. Trying to take off all the old hooks and split rings and stuff like that. Like for example, this split ring looks absolutely toast. I would never. Let me see if I can show you guys. It's just like stuck to the bill here. Next up, baseball says, hi, welcome in, man. Jean Parmesan, loose is boring. You're boring, Gene. Jean. That's funny, man. Nah, loose ain't boring, man. Loose is pretty good. But, anyways, this is a split ring that definitely it needs to go. I don't know if you guys can see that, but I would never tie anything to this split ring. And I'm going to tell you why. That gap right there, if your knot gets in between there, I mean, you're literally pinching down on the sides of your knot, which could cause it to either cut, break loose, lose tension, mess the knot up itself. Yeah, I mean, it's just not even a good point of connection, right? Like, what if you end up just tying to one of those side of the split? I don't even know. Let me just stop talking about this and just get it off of there. Don't use a split ring like this, guys. Just don't. Thank me later. Take stuff off like this. Take the time to take stuff off. Am I even twisting that, bro? What is going on? There. Oh, no, I'm not. Oh, yes, I was. It's just right there. Couldn't see the light at the end of the tunnel. Bruh. There we go. Glad I got that thing off. That is an atrocious split ring. And now the reason I do that as well is I take off the split ring and, you know, just to clean it better. Obviously, it's not in the way. It's not inhibiting me from getting up under there with my toothbrush over there and the barkeeper's friend and cleaning the underside all the way, cleaning in between the split ring loop or whatever you want to call it, the hook, split ring spot. I don't know what this would be called. Split ring loop. Boom. That's what I'm calling it. That's what we're going with. Anyways, D&D, I'm thanking you now, Simon, as a young fisherman. That is great information, so thank you. Yes, not a problem, man. I know I probably don't, you know, explain it the best sometimes, but I'm trying while I also work at trying to fix these baits because they're pretty toast, man. Some of these aren't that bad, but some of these, like, they gotta go. Jean Parmesan. All right, are we really about to get into this? They never release anything cool. The reels are Doyo, so no different than Abu or Bass Pro, not anything Daiwa or Shimano. Yeah, he's right. Technically, he's right. But in my personal opinion, I think Lew's does make really like sturdy stuff, if that makes any sense. Like my Lew's rods have probably held up longer than every single other rod that I own. So while they may be making kind of like copy and paste Doyos, at the same time, they seem to be making really, really, really good ones. So it's kind of hard to hate on that. That's just my personal opinion. I think a lot of rod companies make good stuff, though. I like Abu. I like, again, I like Duckett. I like fishing Shimano. I like fishing Daiwa. St. Croix, actually, is another one. I've been looking at some Dobbins. And, yeah, like I said, Favorite also has some really good rods. There's a bunch of different good rod companies out there. I think it's preference, man. Whatever you prefer to fish is what you should go with. But I will not discredit what you just said as well. DeLon Pro, when will you get a boat? Man, I'll get a boat whenever we get more super chats and subs and likes and stuff. I know that you guys see me with all this stuff, but everything here, I literally go and work my butt off for to be able to have content for you guys. Nobody's really like paying for me to have any of this stuff. I'm either out there searching for lures, like while I'm fishing, to find it, to clean it up for you guys, or I'm, you know, doing my thing, hustling, trying to make some money to be able to go buy another tackle unboxing to film videos for y'all. So I won't be able to get a boat super fast, but I'm working on it. I'd love to. Who knows what could happen? Shoot, a year from now, we really don't know where we're going to be. But at the moment, I currently can't afford it. They might not be as good as the expense for the price. They're great. I agree. They're the best rods for the price. Might be true, honestly. I'm not sure. Absolutely. I'll give you 1,000. Can you get if you give you 1,000, can you get one? That would probably get me a John boat that I could start working on. If I was to get a John boat, I would probably do a build on it and make it like a tiny little bass boat and deck it out. Um, that'd be the goal, obviously. I would be happy with anything though. I don't have any sort of a boat. I have a kayak that I bought from. Actually, I didn't even buy it. It was gifted to me. I'm telling you guys, I can't afford a vessel, so uh, I would take anything. You know, you get what you get, and you don't throw a fit, kind of thing. If a kayak company out there wants to work with me, or if there's anybody that wants to sponsor or whatever, I'm here for it. How much tackle do I have? Too much, man. If I sold all my tackle, I could probably have a boat, but then I would have nothing to fish with. Okay, bet. So this is an old school Bagley right here, guys. I'm probably going to take these old bronze hooks and split rings off just because I think that, again, like I said, I want to be able to clean up this underside, but also I don't really like fishing with bronze hooks. I don't know what you guys think, but I feel like I lose them a lot on bronze hooks. That's just my personal experience and opinion. It's not all the time, but I'd rather have some sharp Gamakatsus or some owners or whatever else. I mean, there's 1,000 options that are great, but just not the bronze ones, I think. Can I send you an inflatable boat? Dude, that would be insane. Um, I don't even know. I didn't even know they made inflatable boats, but if you really want to, just hit me up on Instagram. For anybody that for anybody that wants to actually get at me or talk to me, best way to do it is through Instagram. The Instagram link is in my bio, but yeah. Everybody hit that like and sub. I would appreciate that. Yeah, that would help us grow, guys. If y'all hit that like, subscribe, share the live stream out to somebody you know. Just be like, hey, this guy's pretty chill. He's cleaning lures, answering questions, calling out names on live stream. That's pretty much it. Matthew Adventures. I have 13 tackle boxes full. That's nuts, dude. They're small inflatable. They're small inflatable boats. Oh, that's legit, dude. The Lawn Pro, I got you. Bet, bro. Just hit me up on Instagram if you want. Let's get back to getting rid of these right here. Really, the split rings aren't bad at all. The hooks aren't bad either. Like, the hooks are not rusted by any means. It's still fine, but I don't know if I would want to fish with a bronze hook. I feel like I'd rather just replace that now. But I'm going to keep the split rings on there. Ooh. Yep, split ring pliers are one of the best investments I ever made. Split ring pliers, split rings, some bulk hooks. Gets the job done every time. Again, these are totally fine. I could still fish with them, but I'm not going to. I'm going to upgrade them. Because I would hate to hook into like my PB and it come off because of a bronze hook. I'd rather just have the peace of mind at the end of the day. Especially if I have the hooks to replace it. Like, why not? These are probably size 4s or 2s. That's typically what they always run on crankbaits. I also have 19 fishing rods and reels. Dang, dude, that is a ton. Honestly, don't know how many I have. I don't think I've ever like sat there and counted. I do have a bunch, I will say that. So, probably in the same boat as you, Matthew. I think we all can relate as fishermen in that sense. Matthew, I only have 9. Donate to the poor. That's hilarious. I have too much money in my rods and reels. I feel that, man. I feel like I have too much money in fishing lures, but that's what you guys like. Everybody seems to enjoy watching the unboxings and me cleaning and restoring and finding and vintage and this and that. And I don't know. The Walmart unboxings, the this and that, the shopping, the this. I don't know. You guys really like seeing me with fishing lures, so that's kind of the direction I've just went. These guys gotta go. Yeah, these hooks got to go. I don't know what you guys think, but they gotta go. Shoot, maybe even those split rings, but we'll see about those. Sorry, camera. Sorry, guys. My money has gone to lures, but I'm going to save it for an Abu Garcia bait caster. That's what's up, man. Yeah, it's pretty cool, dude. I'm feeling like going for a super long live stream today. I'm feeling it. So hopefully we get a bunch of people in here, guys. Make sure y'all are hitting that like, subscribe, sharing it out. Let's try and get a bunch of people. I have close to 3,000 in fishing lures. Yep, I feel that, bro. That's how it is. 3,000 in lures and baits. It'd be like that. It's another old school Bagley, I believe. They just didn't write Bagley on the underside here. They wrote it on the top of the bill. See if I can show you that. You see Bagley. So old school Bagley, old school Bagley. Basically like the same bait, but not, because back then when they would make baits, they were like hand carved and they were not perfect. These are balsa wood, so they don't always come out the same. Neither do the paint jobs or the eyes or the size or style for that matter, but I'm assuming this is a newer run and this is an older run where they used to put Bagley on the bill, and then in this one, notice no Bagley on the bill, but it's on the underside. Pretty cool. I don't know which one came first, but just, I don't even know, man. Two cool looking baits. I'm gonna get them cleaned up. Wait, what in the world? Am I seeing double right now? Yo, wait, what the mess? Did I find this lure twice? Hold on. Guys, am I tripping right now? Or is this literally the same lure, but one's just a cleaner version? Bruh. I'm gonna get this guy cleaned up. I wonder if this is just dirt, and if this is the same color as this. If so, that'll be pretty cool. So, I'm pretty sure that this is the old school gold rattle traps. This is how they used to start, like, making the gold rattle traps when they first started out. And then they actually changed it to have more of a chrome color. Maybe I'm wrong, but... oh, God, I gotta get those hooks off, too. All right, I'm glad I picked that up anyways. We'll just go ahead and do that next. Samir, oh, golly, I'm sorry, man. I'm about to butcher this. Solhefic? Samir, how do you replace a broken fill? Broken fill? What you mean? Fruitful 7, Matthew, the real old lures are collectibles now. I've started making a collection of old lures that I can't buy no more. Yeah, pretty much. Me too, man. It's just, you know, it's nice to have the old school vintage ones. Some of them I will not fish with. If y'all saw my short video where I went out fishing with like a $20-something old school vintage crankbait that was gifted to me, I lost it. That was depressing. So I won't do stuff like that where I'm throwing around stuff that's like a memory. But some of the like old school wiggle warts and stuff like that, and the sub warts can really still catch a lot of fish, and they're definitely worth throwing. D&D player, I love rattle traps. Yeah, rattle traps are legit, man. The Lawn Pro, do you have Facebook? Because I do not have Instagram. You know what, dude? Everybody keeps getting on my butt about getting a Facebook, so maybe I should start one. What do you guys think? Y'all think I should get a Facebook? Everybody tells me, hey, man, you should make a Facebook. So maybe I need to get on that wave. Like, is everybody using Facebook or something? Am I the odd man out? Wait, why did I take that hook off without removing that dirty old rusty split ring? What am I doing? Look at this. I have 6 lures my GF found me for $25 on Facebook Marketplace. Yo, that's legit. Maybe I do need to get a Facebook. I don't have either, so it's what you want to do. Yeah, man, honestly, that's kind of how it is. I'm really the most active on YouTube. Like, I just love being on YouTube, guys. I love live streaming. I love dropping shorts. I love dropping full videos and making content for you guys. But more than anything, I enjoy interacting with everyone on here and the chats and the random questions and all the people we get in here. It's like a community or like a group of friends, you know. Just everybody talking about fishing related. Lon Pro says yes, I should. I don't have one. No Facebook or Instagram. Jeez, maybe I need to do that. G Whopper, Whopper next. Fisherman Carson 2626. Shout out my man. D&D player, is that a buzzbait in the box? Yeah, so it's a toasted buzzbait. I showed everybody on live stream how it completely just like broke. Here, if you can see that, the hook is just gone. But yeah, I kind of showed everybody how it was just toast. But I'm gonna probably take the skirt off and stuff like that and reuse some of the parts. So, Samir, how do you replace the front part of the lure? How do you replace the front plastic part on the fishing lure? Not sure. Oh, the bill. Are you talking about? Here, let me find it. Anyone really? Are you talking about this right here? This is the bill. The front plastic part. I mean, that's the only thing I could think of. Or like this bill is broken a little bit. I wouldn't replace it. There's nothing I can do about it. If the bill is broken on a crankbait, crankbait's toast. At that point, just take the split rings and hooks off. If they're still usable, you can throw it on a different bait and then just put it on as a keychain. That's literally it. At least as far as I'm aware, I've never reattached any sort of a bill. That's where my GF finds most of my fishing lures and old lures. That's what's up, man. Samir, I have a frog lure that's not made anymore and the front part broke off. I would like to get it fixed. Oh, I see what you mean. It just depends what the lure is, honestly. I'm pretty good at fixing stuff. I fixed a lot of stuff, but, you know, only stuff that's within my skill. I've been talking to a gentleman about potentially learning how to build my own crankbaits, but that's for another time. Different live stream, different video, probably many days from now. Bro, why do I keep doing this? Why do I keep removing the rusted hook and not the split ring? What is wrong with me? I'm just like being a goofball right now. Like, I'm getting pretty hungry, that's why. Sit here and just jibber jabber my jaw. Oh man. Ooh. What did I just drop? Oh, it was a split ring. All right, we're good. I thought it was a hook. I was like, I need to get up on there. Fisherman Carson 2626. Thanks for a shout out. Yeah, man. Not a problem. Welcome in. I appreciate you, dude. Appreciate everybody in here. Samir, yes, sir. Appreciate the advice. Of course, my man. Again, I would just try and look at what the lure is and try and, you know, figure out, like, if it's the front part of the plastic bill, you really can't fix it. It's kind of, at that point, broken. But just depends on what the part is. I would just try looking up the same lure, though, and just going from there, maybe seeing what other people have done. All right. Got all the split rings and hooks off of this broken rattle trap. Appreciate the sub, my man. Guys, make sure y'all hitting that like button. Drop me a sub or a comment or a chat, whatever you'd like. I'm here for it, guys. We're just cleaning fishing lures, vibing out. That's pretty much it. Trying not to get a hook in our hand. Definitely that part. I don't think I realized how many hooks and split rings I had here to remove. Oh, my bad. Let me get this in frame better. Start focusing and stop paying attention. My fault. This is one of the best communities I've seen, and I'm on YouTube 47 hours a week. Man, I appreciate that. I work really hard. I drop videos pretty consistently. I live stream as much as physically possible. I haven't really been able to. Again, I've been telling people because of the heat and stuff, but it's not a big deal. You know, once the weather gets better, we'll make sure we're after it, and I'll just start streaming indoors like I'm doing now to get around it as well. There we go. We're starting to increase our pace here, getting all the hooks and all the dirty hooks and all the stuff like that that we don't want cleaned up, figured out. That's saying something, man. I really appreciate that. Appreciate the flowers, man. One day the whole world will know. But till then, we're chilling. Yeah, no, this guy's toast. I gotta get these hooks off. See, like, for example, you were asking me, what would you do about a bait like this? I mean, it's toast. He's a keychain. I'm going to take off that oval split ring because that's really good for crankbaits or just lures in general. I'm going to take off these really nice black nickel hooks that Strike King throws on all their baits. And I might take that back split ring off, but this front one is cooked. It's done for. So there's nothing really I can do with it. I mean, this isn't that much of a break, but it still caused it to swim wildly and not really track true. Be spending more time trying to correct the lure than you would fishing, and it's not really efficient, if that makes any sense. Actually, you know what? If I'm gonna trash this guy, I might as well just take the hook off, leave the split ring, and throw him in the trash. I can't go fishing right now, so I just post lures and poles. Man, I understand. Actually, y'all don't know this because I kind of just keep stuff a secret when it happens, and I try and just work through it because I don't feel like y'all care to hear somebody complaining. But I messed up my shoulder pretty bad playing basketball, and I was like unable to fish or do anything for like a week or two, and I just had to chill out. But we're back. We're doing better. I'm still kind of recovering, and yeah, just do what you can, man. Just do what you can and live life. Nothing is a big deal. That's how you got to look at it, at least. Otherwise, it'll just bother the heck out of you. Jeez, this split ring is so jacked up, I can't get the hook off of there easy. That's a good hook still. I'm taking that. See, like, this hook could go on this guy right here. We took it off. Although it might be too small. Well, we'll see. Let's see. This is what was on there beforehand. So it's just a size too small. Just one size too small. If I had to guess, this is probably like a number 3 or something. And then this is probably like a number 2. Or this is like a something and it's, I don't know. But just a size difference there. But still, I could use it on one of these other baits probably. So that's why I always like to keep stuff. You never know what parts you're going to end up using from the bait. Jax Houston, about the Whopper Plopper, says hi. What's up, my man? Welcome in. That wasn't meant as self-promotion. No, you're good, bro. I got you. I understand what you're saying. You're just telling me what you're doing. You're good, bro. I mean, I'm calling out y'all's names in here as y'all are talking. If that's not that's not promoting, I don't know what it is. I don't mind. I don't mind at all, bro. We're all living in this world together. Golly. These split rings are stiff, dude. Okay, maybe this one's still okay. Let me see. I think this one's still okay. I think I'm gonna harvest this split ring. Being stupid. Why am I struggling right now? Kind of miss doing gaming live streams too. I might start doing those again if I can. My computer's just not really that good anymore. I've thought about potentially setting up like a donation goal or something to help me get a new computer so I can do more live streams for you guys. Like a lot more. I'd probably start doing like 24-hour live streams, gaming live streams, different games, different challenges. Like, I don't really know. Whatever y'all wanted to see me play, but You do more than most channels do, man. I appreciate that, Matthew. I agree, but I won't sit here and say that. I just hope that everybody will see it through my hard work. Jean Parmesan, throw all that trash hardware away. Split rings are cheap. You're kind of right, but that just depends who you're asking. If you got it like that, Jean, then I'm with you, bro. But I kind of like to, even if I have the money for it, I prefer to still like reuse it because I'm just throwing it away in the trash, then it's being wasted. I'd like to recycle and reuse it so that way it doesn't end up somewhere in a landfill or somewhere in the trash or in somebody's foot or something like that. That's just me trying to do my part in this world, though. You don't have to do that. I'm gonna tune into as any. I'm gonna tune into as I think you meant to say as many streams as possible. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. I'll make sure that I'm streaming as much as possible. You got it like that. I see your unboxings. Man, those take a long time to film. I save up for many, many months to be able to afford those. It's not like just out of the blue. So, yeah. But I do hear you. I mean, if you've seen those unboxings that you know, in some of those unboxings, I've picked up split rings. In the most latest one, actually, we picked up split rings and Gamakatsu trebles. So that's why I'm kind of doing this, because I need to replace these with split rings and hooks. But I didn't pick up that much. I only picked up a pack or two. So, yeah. If you saw the last unboxing, John, I got some split rings, my man. And I got some trebles. So don't you worry. I'm on it. We'll get more too as we go. D&D, I'm glad you have so much humility. There are not a lot of people like that. You're a special person, man. I appreciate that. Being humble, bro. Humble beginnings. Can't forget where you came from. But also, like, I'm being honest, I don't think I got it like that. There's other people that really have it like that. Like, there's people that got $100-something thousand bass boats, and they take that thing out every day like it's nothing. I'm not there yet, but one day we're gonna make it there, guys. As much as, if y'all keep tuning in, hanging out with me, chatting and stuff, dropping likes, subscribes, we'll definitely make it there. Just showing support, man. That means the most, I think. Boom. Clark likes bass, said hi. Welcome in, my man. Jean Parmesan, haha, all good. Yeah, I'm sure you know what's up, man. I know you're also probably just kind of messing around a little bit. Like, I know you're probably a really cool guy, too. I've seen you in the live streams before. Techno said hi. What's up, man? What up, what up? Techno. I used to listen to techno music all the time. So this crankbait is definitely, probably going in the trash. That bill is toast. Although, that sucks because this is a knocking version, and I don't have a knocking version of the KVD 1.5. Super depressing. I really don't want to throw this away. Yeah, I really don't want to throw this guy away. Gosh dang it. Haverson Brothers, hi. Hey, what's up, man? Mikey Bullard. I need to do that instead of giving them away. Yep, you definitely could. Colson number 8, what's up, what's up? Fish Sported IZ4545 says hi. I'm sorry, I'm trying with the name, guys. I really don't want to get rid of this guy, though. That sucks. Colson number 8 said hi. What's up, what's up? Dang, knocking version. I really don't want to lose it, but I can't do anything with that. Dude, I don't think this is fishable. What do you guys think? Honest opinion of everybody in the chat right now. Would you fish this if this crankbait had a break in it like that? I didn't swim test it. I don't know if it swims straight or not. Techno, yo, you're the GOAT. Bro, I appreciate that. I saw a meme the other day that was like, oh man, what did it say? Oh, if Moses lucky I ain't around when he built that ark because he would have had to take 3 goats. I was just busted out laughing. My homie Ruben said that. It was hilarious. Wait, can you say Carden real quick? I just said that. Technically in that sentence. Levi Chenny, keep it. I don't see why it wouldn't work. All right. I think you're right. I mean, the bill's kind of busted, but why not, right? We should just give it a try, if anything. It wouldn't hurt. Wouldn't harm a dang thing, but a chicken wing, and not even that. Um, you don't have to throw it out. You can get some UV resin and a UV light and fix it. Oh, really? Use it till it breaks in half. Not much broke off. All right. Everybody's clearly in agreement then. I keep it and fish it and figure out if I can catch fish on a broken crankbait. That'd be a cool video. Catching fish on a broken crankbait. Is this considered broken though? I don't know. That's the question. Well, just I guess I'll throw it in the mix. I'll clean it up. No harm, no foul. And we'll figure it out from there. This guy is toast. I mean, he does not have any more rooster tail at all. What was once a rooster tail is no longer. But still fishable. Just gotta straighten him out. He's bent sideways, bro. Leaning. Colson, bro, you're the best. Man, I appreciate that, guys. Thank y'all very much. Get clear piece of plastic, take a Dremel and cut out a new bill and glue it in. Just use the old bill as a template. Dang, man, y'all are really trying to have me repair these baits, huh? Taking it to the next level. Sometimes, guys, though, at the same time, you got to think about, like, what is worth your time and the money. It's like, is that crankbait worth it? I don't know. Filed down the other corner. Oh, that's not a bad idea. Make it even. Wait, hold up. What would if I filed down this side, or if I just like if I filed it down to where the break was and made it like a super shallow crank? I don't even know. That's funny, man. You're killing me, Smalls. Use your good stuff. Life's too short to fish crappy baits. Crappie baits. Pun intended. No, I'm just kidding. That's yeah. You're right. Honestly, John, you could literally slip and fall in the shower and bust your head open. So maybe you should just fish with the nice fancy stuff. And it does make fishing a lot more fun. I agree. So maybe you're right, man. But then the thing is like, then what do I do with all this stuff? I don't sit here and repair it. Someone's got to. Somebody's got to do it. I don't know. File down the edge till it's smooth and do the same to the other side. Yeah, I think that might be the move. Tried to bend this back into place. Well, also another thing to think about is like fixing lures like this is really good to have in areas where you know that there's a lot of snags, which down south where we fish, there's so many snags, bro. You lose a lure like every single outing, at least 1 to 3 lures every single outing. So it's better to just have stuff that you can throw and lose. But I don't know, it's just my opinion. Send callback ping. I never get to go fishing. Bro, you gotta go fishing. You got all the time in the world. John's right, man. Life's short. You gotta go fishing. Colson number 8. Wait, what's your PB bass? Largemouth, probably like a 5.5 if I had to guess. Jean Parmesan. Dave James, I've spent 1,000 on rods and reels. Blank it. I agree, bro. Jean Parmesan, just messing with you. Do what you enjoy. No, I know you're kind of messing, but also you're right. No, like to a degree, it makes sense. Life is short, and you never know. Like, just have fun. Throw what you like throwing. Have a good time. I think sometimes I sit here and throw the crappy stuff too much, and I'm like sitting there looking at all the nice stuff on the shelf still in a box. So I hear you. You're not wrong, brother. DND, I'm in Oklahoma. Snags suck here. Oh my gosh, you're telling me. I literally was just in Oklahoma this last weekend at one of my favorite spots and threw. Oh man, I don't want to talk about it. I just lost a bait or two, and it just sucks. You do offshore at all? Roger Tricker, no sir, I've never done offshore. I would love to. Definitely on the list. If anybody's got a boat and wants to take me out, let's go. I'm fun on a boat. I know how to have a good time. And I'll catch all the fish. You can keep them. Colson number 8, me too. Nice, bro. Let's go. If you make crankbaits, you have to learn to make a new bill and put them in. Yeah, I agree. I think that's pretty important. Is that something that you learned how to do? If so, that's a pretty good skill, man. I've been hoping I could learn something like that. Okay, this is good. This is good. This is good. This is good. Clean that guy off. Check this out. This hook is completely rusted off of the split ring. Gone. Bro, it is literally just the hook attached to the split. There's no treble or anything. That's nuts. Think callback ping. By the way, you're the only good live stream I can find so far. Bro, I'm the only good live stream in general. No, I'm just kidding. I appreciate that, bro. That means a lot. Yeah, that's really nice, bro. I really love live streaming for you guys. I wish I could do it more. I should do it more, honestly. It seems like you guys like it a lot as well. And I don't know, man. You guys are great as well. I like all the people that are joining and talking. I like all the people that are, giving their perspective and opinion. I think it's just a really cool, like a fishing community that we're creating over time. And I'm kind of cleaning up my baits too. Starting to get in rhythm a little bit, so that's a good thing. But I really appreciate that, man. Techno, what is your favorite bait? I was telling somebody earlier, I got a mop head, dude. I love throwing a jig. That's my favorite bait to throw year round. I think you could fish a jig and probably catch bass. D&D, I've started rigging weedless because of the snags. Yep, you got to, bro. Like everything. Fruitful 7, yes, I make lures. That's awesome, bro. Do you make lures for yourself, like homemade garage baits, or do you make lures for a company? Let me know, man. That's pretty cool. Techno, for anything, bruh. Honestly, a jig. It's got to be a jig. Like, hands down, a jig or soft plastic. Like, I was telling people earlier, I was throwing around a Three Brothers Baits loaded dice, and that's slowly becoming like one of my favorites because it has skirt material in the soft plastic, so it's literally like a soft plastic jig, if that makes sense. But then it fishes like a Senko. I don't know, man. You guys check out Three Brothers Baits. Use the link in my Instagram bio. Y'all can pick some up. Mikey Bullard. I'm in North Carolina. I have a Ranger we can go bass fishing in. I have some good lakes here, bro. That would be awesome. Feel free to hit me up on the Instagrams in my bio. The link is in my bio, but I've never been to North Carolina. That would be sick. Jean Parmesan, come to Cali. I'll take you on the Delta and Clear Lake. No videos allowed. Golly, that sounds like you're going to harm me or something. But I think you mean that because you don't want me to give away your spots. And that's fair. I've always wanted to fish the Delta and Clear Lake, so that would be almost like a dream come true. Send with the fish emojis and pings. That's what's up. D&D, if you do it more, just make sure you don't have too much of a good thing. Don't burn yourself out. That's also true, man. That's why I don't get on here like every second of the day too, because I want to make sure that y'all aren't getting tired of me. Y'all aren't getting annoyed like, dude, this guy's posting again. This guy's on live stream again. I want it to be an even balance. So kind of just getting on here when I can, not overdoing it, but also I'm pretty busy. If I'm not on live stream, I'm filming a full video for you guys. If I'm not filming a full video for you guys, I'm filming a short video. If I'm not filming a short video, then I'm editing the full or the short, or I'm writing down content, creating the next idea. Like, there's always something in the works. So pretty much at it 24/7. Fruitful says for bass tournaments, that's awesome. Techno, yes, jigs are also some of my favorites. Gotta love a jig. You make jigs, dude? That's legit. Fruitful. D&D, do you make chatterbaits? Yeah, that's a great question. Cyberstar, hey bro, what's up, man? Welcome in. Send callback ping. I don't think I'll be tired of you at all, bro. I appreciate that. That's very nice. You guys honestly like kind of make my day a little bit. Like when I get off live stream, I'm beaming and I'm like smiling because everybody's so nice, and I don't know. I really appreciate it. Even like when people come in here with like mean trolling comments and stuff, I think it's hilarious. Like I have fun on live stream. I like being on here. Doesn't bother me. Cyberstar, excuse me, could I ask you a question? Yes, you can ask me a question. Feel free. I will answer it. I will tell everybody though that if you leave a super chat or if you drop a gift or donate or something, I'll tend to answer the question with as much information and more fullness and try and like give away as much as I can kind of deal. It just, shows that you're supporting the channel, helping me out, and I want to pay it forward as well. D&D, I can't get tired of you. Fruitful says yes, he makes chatterbaits. Bro, Fruitful, hit me in the Instagram, bro. Let me see what you got. Send me some pictures. Bro, I appreciate that. I can't get tired of you. That's so kind. Zach, I hate watching these lives. It makes me want to hook the boat up. Man, I hate doing these lives. It makes me want to just go fishing right now, too. Oh, we're in the same boat. Well, actually, technically, we're not in the same boat because the boat's not hooked up and it's not on the water and we're not fishing. But you get what I mean. You're welcome. Send call back ping. Dude, I appreciate you. Cyberstar, do lures work in saltwater? It depends what kind of lure you're talking about. Some do, some don't. Spoons, definitely. Um, that's like an obvious one. Topwater plugs, really great to go with. Like jigging spoons, flutter spoons, topwater plugs are like the first three that come to mind. They have saltwater rattle traps. That works. Yeah, lures work in saltwater. You could probably get away with throwing freshwater lures, but they'll rust out pretty quickly. So you got to be careful of that. Make sure you're rinsing them with fresh water. Also, saltwater species of fish tend to fight way harder and be way toothier. So if you're throwing something that's not made for saltwater, it's going to get destroyed. But that's just my 2 cents. I have never actually tried it. So you guys feel free to let me know if I'm wrong or not. I think this guy needs to be cleaned up again. I keep sitting there holding on to him. And you know what? I was like trying to second guess if I needed to remove these hooks or not. I'm going to. Betfruitful, if you want, you can drop the website if you have one. Yeah, bro, just hit me in the Instagram. Zach, right? Is that a Rapala Slim Wood bait? Oh, which one? Which one are you talking about, my man? Not this one. I think this is a Yozuri. It's an old school Yozuri. This one. This is an old school. I think this is an old bomber. It's like an old bomber jerkbait they used to make. But honestly, this is gonna be a keychain for me. I could use this as a boating keychain because it floats so dang high, and it's made out of balsa wood. But I just think it looks really cool. Shoot, it might become a Christmas ornament as well. I want to make a Christmas tree with a bunch of fishing lures on it. I think that would be hilarious. I don't know. Don't go stealing my idea, guys. If you do, give me credit, at least. Cyberstar, thank you, bro. I'm gonna be back in here, but my phone's at 1%. Bro, get that thing on the charge. Send callback ping. I think there is a 40-meter lure called Godzilla. That would be insane. Zach said hi. Zach, under the spinnerbait to the left. Under the spinnerbait to the left. Oh, this right here? Yeah, Fishmas tree. Exactly. D&D, bro, you see it. This thing right here? Talking about this, Zach? I think this is an old school bomber. Just because of the bill right there, to me that looks like an old school bomber crankbait bill. That's how they make their bills. And also the red eyes. It's got to be either a cotton Cordell, like an old school Cordell, or old school bomber. That's my guess. If it's a Rapala, I feel like it'd say it on there somewhere, but I could totally be wrong. Oh, there's a rattle in there too. It's like a single knock. So, single knock, you could look that up maybe. Cyberstar, I can't, dog. I'm asleep right now. It's 2 a.m. and last night I slept 3 hours. It's 2 a.m., bro. Where the heck are you? You must be in like, somebody said Indonesia earlier. You must be there. Actually, 2 a.m. Indonesia, wouldn't that be like 7 a.m. in the morning for me or something? I don't even know. I don't know, global time zones like that. Who am I kidding? Not that smart. Boom, get that hook off of there. Put him there. Sync callback ping. I got bored, so I just eventually started live stream. And like you're the second or third one I came across. Hey, that's what's up. Are we like on the main page or whatever? Are we on the For You page or the Explore page or whatever page or the main live stream page? If so, that'd be sweet. If not, we gotta get there, guys. We gotta hit that like button, share out the live. Is there a tap on the screen? Is that an option? Tap on the screen, dude. We be making the wrong people famous sometimes, guys. We gotta put the right people. I'm talking about fishermen. Boom, get rid of that. We never figured out what this was, did we? I don't know. Flat-sided crank. Nah, I'm in Saudi. Oh, that's what's up, bro. Yeah, it's not a Rapala, Zach. It definitely looks like an old bomber. That's what I figured. Flat-side crank, old bomber. Dang, this 1% really. That's what's up, bro. Yo, everyone in the chat, best lure in your opinion, go. Bionic squid glow in the dark, bro. I don't know how you top that. I don't know how you top that, guys. Bionic squid glow in the dark. Nwabisa Tisani says, "What up, yo? Welcome in. I hope I said your name right." It's like massive and catches the biggest fish. Trust. You're funny, man. Funny guy. Golly, I'm having a struggle here. Oh my gosh. All right, come on. Trying to keep my cool right now, but this split ring is just giving me trouble, dude. It's so rusted. There we go. So rusted. Like, just did not want to open. This is a really nice old school rattle trap. Bro said I'll be back. Bet. Ooh, woo. That's hilarious. Bass jig, green pumpkin, purple with zoom speed crawl trailer. Yep, that's money right there. Squid go hard. Thank you, bro. Can't go wrong with a jig. I'm new to fishing though. I'm getting all my gear in like 2 weeks. I think I ordered it all. I have a question. What are the fishing necessities? I mean, that's such a broad question. There would be no way for me to answer that easily. Like obvious necessities are going to be a rod, reel, line, and some weights. But like what? I guess the first question is what kind of fishing are you doing? That's what matters the most. And what kind of combo do you have? Ooh. Oh, did y'all see that? Let me just show y'all real quick. I almost just gave myself some straight torture. That torture action that almost happened. Almost got a hook in the fingernail. Or under it. So rusted, bro. Jeez. Got rid of that. Oh my gosh, I'm still not even on the cleaning part. Y'all don't understand. I've just sat here and removed all these dirty, rusty treble hooks and so much stuff, dude. It's like a whole pile of stuff right there. I should just melt it down and make some bullet weights with it. If it was lead, I probably would. Oh, man. Saltwater in a 12-foot medium... 12-foot medium heavy, bro. I don't even have an answer for you. Saltwater, 12-foot medium heavy. You're going to at least need like 50-pound braid or something, maybe. I don't know, 60, 75, 80 pound. I don't know what you would do to that. Pole, reel, line, and some lures and hooks. That's all you need. Saltwater, my opinion, live bait or shrimp, other than the pole line. Yeah, that's true. Saltwater, live bait. Or fish bites. I made a video on fish bites lately. Everybody seemed to like that. I'm on the shore. I'm trying to cast like into the Pacific to the Red Sea. I hear you, man. Big reel, big line, big bait. I think that'll do it. That's the only way, my zog. My zog, my frog, my topwater frog. This is a beautiful rattle trap. I know I've shown it off like 10 times. It's just gorgeous. Rattle trap. Okay, cleaned up, cleaned up, cleaned up, cleaned up, cleaned up. Okay, see? Like, what the heck is this? What is this guy? Is this another XPS? Anyone have an answer for this one? What is this bait? Does anyone know what this bait is? I bend all my crankbait trebles out just a little, so the point is out just a little and the hookup is much better. Yeah, that makes sense. Treble hooks kind of have super tiny gaps there, so you can see that helping. I'm new. Did you find these letters? Lewers? I'm sorry. Cypress Chronic. The way that you spelled that is funny. Lewers. Lewers. It's spelled like sewers. That's hilarious. Yeah, some of these I found. Some of these were given to me. It's kind of just a mix. But taking the hooks and split rings off, we're going to get everything cleaned up nice and pretty. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I got the best community name. Rattlers. Yeah, that's pretty good, man. Probably just clean him up as is. Chronic, Cypress Chronic says I subbed. Bro, I appreciate that, man. Thanks for the sub, man. Make sure y'all hitting that like button. If tapping on the screen is a thing, tap on the screen. Share the live stream out. Drop some chats to get your name called out with whatever you say. We're here, man. We're vibing. I think that's everything that I can physically remove the hooks from. I think I might fill this up with some hot water and some barkeepers and probably let it soak for a little bit. Maybe I'll take a quick break because it's 6 p.m. It's getting around that dinner time. And then come back on here, finish cleaning up the live stream. We can like hang out and chat. What do you guys think? Let me know in the chat what you guys think, if y'all are going to be a little bit more active later on. Because I'd love to do that. I'd love to literally just let these soak in some hot water and some barkeepers. I think it makes it way easier for me to clean, as well as I can just, that means I can come back later so I'm not burnt out. So I could go do dinner right now. It's like 6 p.m. where I'm at. So it's kind of like dinner time. D&D said I'm down. Okay, that's one person. That's enough. And I'm doing it. And I'm down, bet. Yeah, man, I just think it'd be better. Like, I think a lot more people will probably be on as well later. So, yeah, maybe we'll just do that. I appreciate everybody hopping in here. Oh, sweet. MGVR77 said I'm down too. That's 3 people. Yeah, okay. If everybody's down, I'm definitely going to just let these soak for a little bit and probably go do dinner, come back in like an hour. Something like that. That just makes the most sense. Fruitful thumbs up. Everybody's cool with that? Yes, bro. Thank you guys so much. Yeah, I guess we'll just do that. I really appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for hopping in here. Thanks for joining the live stream, dropping chats and likes. For the people that shared it out, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Helps us reach a wider audience of people, helps more people jump in here so we can like chat with more people and have different opinions. But yeah, I won't hold you up for too long, guys. Thank you guys as always, and I'll see y'all in a little bit. Take care.